Sonke. Sonke is audible.
Sonke is not audible because the mic is here. So Sonke asikho audible because Sonke is not audible. So Sonke ngeke sibe audible nangabe Sonke. This is audible Sonke manje angithi Sonke.
Let me wear the Zazas.
Eish, no Zazas today. Eish. It was just a sponsor for one episode.
So lo thengisa ama-sunglasses aka-sponsorishe mina kethu uthini?
Yes, siyacela Shem. Every sponsor manifest. Sicela nje sponsor.
Okay. Ish. Iris. Ngathi yakho ibhayikini namuhla mine is covering my face for sure. Is that better? Yeah, I think so.
Sharp. Yummy? Sharp. Say right. Okay. Ngavakala yini?
Yes, sir.
Asifana nemehlo sithandaza sichaneni.
Shandarabo shaka.
Unedrama. Idrama lengaka. Sanibonani.
Ninjani.
Welcome to episode
4.
Yini 4 ngeSwati?
Kunye kubili.
Episode yesine.
Yes, yesine.
Yeah. Welcome
Episode
to our
yesine.
4th episode of You Need to Experience This with Boniello and Lens.
And Lens. I'm Poniello.
And I'm Lens. Azish.
So I met some guy this past week. Uthi nilibandlululo nini. Lolo mnyama ubangale ngemuva ifuna khanya noshwa.
Oh wow.
Naye uneshow yakhe naye lolo mnyama.
Mali ngishado lo.
Ngishiyangu yawo tshelo yadisho. It's tuned.
And also there's shadow in the house.
Yes sir.
Can I have the beetroot?
Yeah.
We don't have the beetroot.
His favorite line. Beetroot.
We can give you Kosolo.
Some guy some subscriber. One of our subscribers. So like he has his own show. This is my show.
Not to get this is ours.
Yeah, this is our show.
Manje inonakana nami.
Asiva se.
Inonakana nami.
No, bekathi sine sinelibandlululo. Yabo.
Racism. We don't have racism.
Is
it racism or
it's colorism.
Yeah, gonna look.
Yeah, it has a zim in it. It's giving Zimbabwe.
Okay. So how has your week been?
My week was better.
Compared to last week?
Yeah, kuncono. Yeah, it's better. It was better compared to last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week was better, yo. Even though it's Black Friday, this is M17.
But was there a Black Friday this week? What was it there?
I think say sesengcile stage the Black Friday it wasn't black enough.
It needed to get a little blacker.
Nangabe nje some shops I need to teach myself not to name drop. Because one day they might sponsor me. But nangabe some shops we know which they always have sales. Basically on Black Friday, but it's about to buy 2 get 1 for free. Kansi bahlale banayo le sale leyo throughout the year. Why are they actually
participating in Black Friday?
Yabo. Abathi buy 1 get 2 for free. Lapho we still understand.
Yeah.
I think just the whole concept of Black Friday is just misunderstood.
No, but the thing is, I feel like the hype around it, I don't know if maybe economy-wise or people are just saving up money or people don't have money. But the hype around it, it wasn't there. I wasn't aware it was Black Friday. I was told on Monday.
Anzini was packed. Mengiqala kubona ibhunu mall igcwele kanje empilweni yami.
Because of Black Friday.
Because of Black Friday. Everyone was in town. A KFC, okay, kamanzini angathi konke kanti the KFC lele enhla. I think they're renovating it or what. It's closed. So now there's only one KFC. Lele a bus rank. So the line was going outside.
Oh, because they had a special. Wasn't it the 5 for 69? But don't they have that every Tuesday?
They have it every Tuesday. Should they back by Friday? I'm not sure if they had the sale or what. But and the heat. Yo.
Or maybe it was the weather that the Black Friday was not Friday.
Friday. But it was supposed to shisa as well. I was a bit black.
No. It was quite disappointing.
Yeah.
Or maybe the hype over Black Friday is dying down.
They need to revisit their marketing strategies. These guys.
Maybe the hype over Black Friday. But I hope you guys enjoyed your Black Friday. Monday is Cyber Monday. So I think your subscriptions, you pay whatever percentage they will deduct.
Cyber Monday. It's okay. So when they are getting a Cyber Monday,
I think it has to do with sales, like
your online sales and the awareness around security.
My sales abo bunch. My prescriptions, my subscriptions are.
Yes. Okay.
You see, don't get them for that.
Yes.
So
it's going to be cheap mahala.
But there's really never a hype around that one.
No.
But see, my online sales, like when you shop online and stuff, you get like discounts. Yeah.
We really need to have like a proper online shop in the country, like your Blue Dot. We really need one here locally.
I hear you, and also we need a proper taxi and Uber.
Yes, we do.
Uber Foods,
we
taxi,
do.
And all of that. We need something that will function properly.
But what's holding us back? Is it the economy?
No.
What do you think is holding us back?
If someone, like for example, if Uber would come to Swaziland, it would take off.
Yeah, it would.
Uber would take off.
Yeah, because they already know that market, how does it operate.
So if you were to open something like Uber,
it'll take a while.
It would not take off.
Yeah, because we also have that thing of if something is new and it's African, Sibana would say, hey.
And that's why in different countries, it's not Uber Eats only that delivers food. There's Cream in Dubai, there's Deliverio in other countries. So
Mr. D.
And okay, obviously that's South African. But because they support locals, Manjela we don't do that. So
we need to work on supporting local.
Yeah. But I also think maybe what happened was in previous years, like anything that was started up by a local probably disappointed people.
Yes.
Like it's a long-term thing of constantly being disappointed.
True.
By supporting locals. So it all then boils back to service. Like don't start a business just to start a business. Start a business with the intention of making someone else's life better and easier.
You are trying to solve a problem. Trying to tackle their pain points.
So customer service is very important.
True.
And I think that's where most companies are mal. especially the startups.
Yes. Now look, I think someone was talking about this thing of entitlement by local businesses and brands.
Mm-hmm.
We have that entitlement. You have to support me because ish, ngwala khaya.
Kaya.
Yabo. But then you also need to then give your customer or your clients quality over
Experience.
quantity. Because mostly it's just quantity. And uthola ukuthi someone has been in business for more than 5 years, but there's no improvement in terms of their delivery. It's always the same. I would understand if you're still starting out and you haven't actually worked around your quality usaqala, but you want to improve. You'll have like those loyal customers. For instance, if I am selling t-shirts, maybe ngiyoqala vele ngihambe ngiyosithenga lapha esitolo lapha lesi sivele sisakhiwe ngithole shadow say angihlanganise maybe with a friend of yours who does branding, ngifake my logo and I sell you my t-shirt. I'm still trying to generate that revenue, you see. But over time, if you have a solid plan, I would say, okay, and then maybe after a few months or years, I'll then have a designer or have that designer mindset. Well, it actually works. But now I will tell you, managing those selling hambing lapha. Kadopang, tsangatitipang hambing di brandang tsangsereban. It's not a long-term investment.
Yeah.
So I guess it's one of the things we really need to look. Not only brands as in t-shirts, even businesses. If it's service delivery, you need to actually.
Anyways, I almost said if your business deals with people, but every business deals with people.
Yeah, every business.
So.
Because you're doing it for the people. Yeah. So yeah, how was your week?
My week was a bit hectic, but it's not bad. It was just chilled.
It's chill vibes.
It was chilled. Been planning the opening of Nuru.
Oh yes.
This whole week, so I've been.
So do you have a date now?
To be confirmed.
Hi. TPA.
To be confirmed. But and also Christmas. So
Christmas at Drumblers.
Yeah. So that's how my week has been. That's what I've been dealing with. And yeah. Otherwise.
Yeah.
Askali.
Ziwe. Last week we talked about the giveaway. For
Christmas.
But I haven't seen anything yet from people, so this is just another reminder. So what you need to do is follow the Instagram page.
All of the Instagram pages.
Yes. For TFE, for Shadow, for Lins, and for Poniello. Go subscribe on YouTube. What else?
And comment.
Comment.
Tag
comment.
5 friends after that. It's a lot, yeah.
You tag 5 friends under. So we need to create like a post where people can then tag the people underneath. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Accountability.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's just ndlela yabo. Asifuna ukuthi besenze santhembisa i-lunch, i-Christmas lunch eRamblers nangasideliver. Ayisitondela thina.
Don't worry. Start futhi namhla ebusuku itawe post.
Hey, namhla ebusuku. Yeah. Namhla ebusuku.
Kuhle ngoba silahleli langa ukuthi ngilipe. But namhla ebusuku itawe ikhona.
Yeah.
So what's been happening around the world in 30 seconds?
Around the world. Mzansi, who's this guy who got arrested? So Topumanyalo. Oscar Pistorius.
That nigga never made it to prison.
You think so?
I'm telling you, dog.
So
Oscar
he's
never made it to prison.
He's been chilling at home.
He's literally been chilling.
Like how's arrest?
Have you ever heard anything about Oscar ever since?
In jail?
In jail.
No.
Nothing. Not even go see somebody visited Oscar. Nothing.
But obviously, they can't leak information like that.
They actually can. Remember how big he was? Oscar was big.
Yeah.
Oscar was big. He was massive.
How many?
Okay.
Let's check it up. When was he arrested? Okay, or when was the charge placed? Still wonder how many years has it been? Because that was murder. Attempted. Oh, so I got you. Premeditated. I'm so strong. Premeditated.
Premeditated.
Yeah, but that was one of like
Allegedly.
allegedly. That was one case. I think that's when SA started having like these cases on media and people were actually following.
Wasn't it 2014?
Yeah, it was after
it was after World Cup.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after World Cup.
2013, 2014 or 2012.
I think it was 2015 or 2014.
I think it's 14.
Yeah, it's 2014.
2014.
Yeah.
He was charged 2014.
Yeah, he was charged 2014 for culpable homicide, the equivalent of manslaughter.
The equivalence of manslaughter.
Yeah, Pistorius was initially acquitted of murder and was originally convicted of culpable homicide, the equivalent of manslaughter, in 2014, and he started a 5-year jail sentence. He was charged 5 years.
5.
Is that what they say?
Let me look for another source.
Can't be 5 years.
BBC. Let's check BBC.
It can't be 5 years. But whatever the sentence was, it was a slap on the wrist. Wasn't.
What? 5 years? No one about 20.
He got 5 years in prison. So why is he?
Can I read that?
Why was he on parole then?
But see, South African Olympic and Paralympic athlete Oscar Pistorius has been released under house arrest nearly 1 year after he was jailed to killing his girlfriend.
Okay, we know that he was under house arrest all this time.
He's expected to spend the remainder of a 5-year prison sentence at his Anglis upmarket
13 years and 5 months.
Home in Pretoria.
Huh?
So he's spending the rest of his 5 years. So it was more than 5 years. That's about from 2014 up until now.
For killing a human being, that's allegedly killing a human being.
Okay, this is an article from what's this? AP News. Yeah, 24 November 2017. It's the Oscar Pistorius prison sentence was more than doubled to 13 years and 5 months on Friday. A surprisingly dramatic intervention by South African Supreme Court of Appeal in Olympic athlete fate after the murder of girlfriend River Steenkamp. So it was 13 years. This is 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 2030.
But now he's out on parole.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's out on parole.
Apparently, the family of River Steenkamp didn't appeal.
So what's the name?
Yeah.
Or they have just forgiven, which is the Christian thing to do. But
now 13 years.
Oh, it's a slip.
People look say about life sentence
for something. For a mistake, like for instance, a mistake which I move.
I remember this case. I think it's from the US, and this guy was sentenced for rape. I think for life and then this lady, Nyalo, so high, comes bengasui, and this guy has been bad once jail.
At this point of this whole thing, I would sue that lady.
No, the guy's getting paid by.
I don't care, but I'll still sue. I'll still sue her for defamation.
Yeah.
Because actually in the US there are a lot of cases like that.
There's a lot. Even these kids. You remember they even Netflix made that
When they see us.
is it when they see us that 5 kids that were
Oof.
guys.
I've never watched a series and cried.
Bro.
Till today I can't rewatch it. It's one of those you watch it once and you can't watch it again.
It was really sad. Really, really sad. Kabanga, my whole childhood was taken away from me just because I'm black. And I was at the wrong place.
It's crazy.
Sure. But yeah, but something tells me, why is this happening now when Oscar, why is he getting parole nyalo?
Because I think there was a time where he appealed also. He appealed for parole. He wasn't granted.
But why are they agreeing now? Because there's this thing of rent manipulation going around in South Africa.
No, distractions are a thing.
So they try.
All of a sudden we're in America now. You know, when they try and distract you so that you don't focus. But you know, the Oscar thing did not take off as much as they anticipated it that it would. Because everyone is still stuck on the fact that it's okay, so I'm on an Oscar, but we are in this conversation now. Yes. We want to know.
What they could have done is find someone to arrest for the Senzo Mayiwa case.
I still haven't arrested anyone.
No.
That case is going to go on forever.
Forever. Because with this rent manipulation thing, mina iyang kwatis. Mama sengicabanga kaningi yabo. Ngicabanga nje I want to buy a house. So I won't be sure even if I'm buying it at the right price or everything is manipulated. Our lives, everything that has been happening, petrol nyalo about 20 rand. Not a few years ago it was like what, 14 bucks, 11 rand. Nyalo 20 rand petrol.
Cinco malini.
Yo, cinco malini ba cinco? 15.
15 Jack.
16.
15.
Oh.
Cinco besithenga nyalo nga 7 rand nyalo. Siyak 20.
For sure.
Yo.
But sekudulela ama ingredients ekwakha le cinco.
True.
Because iqanza nje is one of them.
And wheat, I think it's imported from Russia and all that. So the
also
war.
Those things.
Yeah. So everything that's happening in the world, has affect. So why don't we go back to our roots and sitfundzise kwakha cinco? Nakhona lapho I'm sure.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. Angikho lapho. I'm sure they'll find a way to, or maybe they'll find a law to say you can't bake your own bread. You need to buy. Or things like that. Because we're distracting a certain economy.
And I feel like, is it 43 million that the Standard Chartered Bank has to pay?
Yeah, around that much.
It's too little.
It's too little.
For benefiting 1 trillion a year.
Imagine.
That's too
Maybe
little.
It's part of the settlement. Good see, hey, I'm gonna keep a
for to lower the price.
Yeah, to lower the price.
So we can't even trust our own banks.
Eish.
An investor you can trust.
Eish. It's a really tricky thing. Stuff. Cause nyalo sonke. Cause nyalo the problem le ngubonako ukuthi lost my track. Oh. I'm worried because now no one is getting arrested or an individual, like a heavy charge on, because
they are, but they don't deserve it. Because
in
they are getting arrested.
what the people, the bankers.
Yeah. Like I lost. I thought we were still talking about Oscar.
No, we're off that.
Wow, we left that church long time ago.
No, we're talking about rand manipulation. Let's say how the rand has been manipulated. Until you know, we would see the Emalangeni is linked to the rand.
Yeah.
So whatever happens to the rand affects us and our economy as well. Yeah, well. And the very South African light. That's something we just need to accept and continue with life.
I mean, I'm not gonna accept that. But
But
anyway,
everything we in terms of our influence mostly comes from
more than the influence, bro. It's everything.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
From the rent that is linked to your TV,
to
your music, to
clothes, fashion, everything.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like some of these people need to face the music. Bosho band or something. Why is white collar crime so lenient on people? Mina nje nanginebe imali nje. Kufanele ngibhadale portion back. And
I think they're not being lenient because asobuka kahle batawubopha abantu.
the heads, the CEOs, and because
They're not gonna. They can deny it. They can say it's our accountant.
Yeah, and then
They'll always have a scapegoat.
Yeah, they'll put someone under the bus, but
then that's still not fair on that person. That time that person doesn't know anything.
And then I think we need to have tougher regulations on these banks.
Yeah.
Because clearly, this is like public money. Yeah, well, I take my money and I nifake bank, and they use my money to go invest. Yeah, well, that's how banks operate. But because kutelama regulations la strict on them, yabo. Batwenda bumathanda nje yabo.
Yeah, what else am I going at this point?
Yabo.
But I think the fine needed to be steep. I don't care if they were gonna take out all the banks that they were working with, but I feel like the fine should have been a bit more steeper.
Ube bathi nje every South African tholabo 1 billion yabo
Each.
Yabo.
But were they gonna see that money?
Oh wait.
Yeah?
Pala.
Were they gonna see?
Pala.
Ngabai havoc.
Pala.
Ngabai havoc.
I'm telling you, they were not gonna see that money.
There's gonna be another pala.
Was it ever gonna make it to their account?
Never.
I don't think so.
Probably
half or a quarter of the money. And same time, we're facing technical difficulties.
Kwamba tothola lithenda likhambisa le mali. Yabo, because batozi we don't trust banks.
I'm trustworthy.
Tenderpreneurs. People are actually making money out of that. So yeah, that's South Africa in a nutshell. And then there was the Summers, and then your girl.
Who's my girl? Who's my girl now?
Your girl,
your friend.
KK, Kelly Kumalo, was angry about my awards.
My girl?
Yeah, your girl. She was angry about my awards.
Somebody said Tanzania's ancestors are working overtime.
They should, bro. They should.
Were Summers, were they a full-on show?
That's the problem.
Or was it virtual?
It was I think it was on SAPC One, because it's always been on SAPC One.
Yeah, it was a full-time show.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw the performances of some of the artists.
Was it
online.
prime time?
I don't know. I don't watch TV.
They need to figure out a way of
like streaming,
making awards more interesting.
True.
They've
Because
died.
nyalo awards ayaspora asifuni
They've died,
kucampemanga.
Mm.
They've died.
Eh?
They've died.
But
Do you watch Grammys?
No, I don't
I
watch.
just wait for the list of
Okay.
winners.
Literally.
BETs?
None.
No, not
So
anymore.
they need to find a creative way of getting us to that again.
Yeah.
And do it fast.
Huh?
And
And
then
very
do it
fast.
fast.
Otherwise, my views atawunyamalala.
Because you
Yeah.
remember on when they showed like my viewers from Oscars before the slap
Mm.
and after the slap, the spike.
Oh.
Yo. Because it was flat, and then the slap. Then it just went high.
Because I was sharing and bam.
No, sichaza ukuthi Emma awards are not what they used to be.
But they're not interesting.
They're not interesting anymore.
Even cool and say pull the Kanye West there. That would have been
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
have been Kanye
We would have
made-
gone
Yeah.
and found it on Catch Up and watched the whole
Literally.
thing just to see that scene. Mm.
Manje baletha bobana babajiva lapho.
Who was at the
Skomoto.
Summers?
Skomota.
Oh, who
Skomota.
was performing?
Skomota.
I saw
Who's
Java.
that?
I saw Java.
Java performed.
Yeah, Java.
At the
Oh,
Summers?
shame.
Yeah. I saw McLaren.
Eh?
I saw
Who's that?
McLaren.
I saw who was it? I think
Makazi performed.
yeah, Makazi. Yeah, Makazi.
And brought out
okay.
Skomota. That's the highlight.
Who's Komoto?
Some guy who's got like a viral dancing video.
That video where they're just doing this with their heads.
Ngathi benda ngathi nyawo ngathi ba-
Was in enhloko yembili. Oh, okay. I've seen that challenge. Okay.
Yeah, he's a viral sensation. Next thing you say, he's the biggest dancer in South Africa. Because you guys like, ngiyathanda nje kusikhulumisa. Honestly,
Elite.
elite. Ngiyathanda kusikhulumisa. I don't like it.
But anyways, the point is all the awards shows need to bring something different.
Swag, weak. They need to do something.
They need
Because
Kanye.
beside,
They need Kanye.
Oscars. Eh?
They need Kanye.
Mm.
Yeah, I actually miss Kanye. We need Oscars. We need. There used to be Oscars, Grammys. Then what?
BT,
American Award. Then,
VMAs,
VMAs. And then
BTs.
Sepo Met Gala.
Yes, for Met Gala.
Met Gala nyalo siyalala futhi sizosimele ithombe the next day.
Literally.
So mayelona
Paris
bekagqoke
Fashion
kahle.
Week.
So maybe don't you feel like this is all because of social media?
Ukuthi we now it's easily
Let's not fight.
accessible. Like
Yeah, like we know Guti, even if I don't go now and watch, I don't go and sit and watch 3 hours of my awards. Yeah, bo.
I'll get those snippets.
Part of it-
I'll get the snippets, I'll see the pictures. Yeah, bo. I'll just get what I want than sitting there and watching and experiencing the whole show.
Part of it is social media because the tolerance is now low, like too low.
Mm.
You don't wanna consume something that's 3 hours long. And they're taking ad breaks.
Mm.
Because that's another thing. That's like another thing about watching TV. They take 8 breaks. Now you have to wait for the next performances. So it's no longer part of it is social media. Another part of it is just that it's not interesting.
They're not as creative.
They're
They're not
just
creative anymore.
They're not. Bro, last time I watched the BT was in 2014. Kendrick Lamar's had flying cars.
Mm.
He was performing. That was dope. That was like 2014. That was fire. But now it's like,
So maybe there's no budget to go extra or
most probably.
yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
Coming back locally, the people who licked from 5 exam papers were found.
They were found.
Yeah, and they were selling the papers for 300 to 400 bucks.
that's a business person right there.
400 bucks.
Big ups to the entrepreneurs.
Yeah, that's an entrepreneurial spirit. But what I'm saying is, it's not fair to punish the kids, but
So,
the
the
kids rewriting, it's not fair on them.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were supposed to make sure would see Emma Pepper onke are aligned,
secure.
they're not leakable.
But fact is, some of there's kids who did not participate in this.
Also that.
But now they're just being.
And that time ukhanza ukuthi leli phepha lela bebatalipasa kunanali labatalipasa.
The other kids were getting a second chance.
And then there are others.
Literally, there's other people who are getting a second chance. And this thing I don't think this thing has ever happened before.
In the country.
Rewriting an exam from 5.
Maybe.
Has it ever happened?
I
don't remember too. I think this is the first time.
But also, yeah.
But this says a lot about the ministry as well. Yeah, well. Because education in the country now is just becoming a joke. Everywhere. From university going down.
Especially university.
So I think this is like one of those things where yes, we can laugh about it, but nah, you've never say paramisa masogis. And really work on this. Every year we're going to be crying about the same thing. What if this thing happens again next year?
Because there's a high chance it is going to happen again unless they change something about it.
Yeah. Well, like why? How were the kids able to get the paper? So that's an investigation they need to start. To begin with, and then sort out that issue first before, because I mean, these kids they've been promming. Now they have to go back and write.
I mean, my extensions.
The physics.
Extensions.
Physics.
Physics tingalo. But
it was physics and Siswati.
RE.
Come on, guys. Religious education. Is it that bad? Man, but is RE bad? Like, is it?
I think
the syllabus they're doing is because they're literally reading the Bible.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's a bit tricky because once you start, because it's not that difficult, but it's tricky.
Yeah, the kids are not going to church anymore. They're not abasamati teachers. Yeah, well. If that maybe but no, it's a very, very, very wrong thing to say. I was about to say.
Thank you, Holy Spirit.
I was about to say something else, but yeah, I really feel like kuqala ababoshwe labantu laba labatholakele after investigation, yes, thorough investigation, and kuvalwe letimbobo leto. Yeah, because we can't be having.
And then the first kid that got the paper must be disqualified.
Yes.
Don't blame the kid.
Why?
The information was brought up to him.
No.
By who?
What malume paper?
So malume nemshana masafa.
Malume?
Sure.
Malume what keeper?
Wow, mamnik.
Malume nemshana masafa.
It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that.
So nje fune kwakuthi umshana na malume. Yabo. Anti kafana ngisho if it's a criminal case, if you're an accomplice, bosh or something happens to you, because valuable, you had the power to say, exam room.
But what did you do? You were like, Faga Malum.
Sure, Malume is star.
Malume vele ki star. Funa kubhekele njalo.
maybe lo munye ngathi hayi bekalibele kuba kalithathe ngabe ulibele, but hey, sometimes you need to do the right thing.
Because now, I mean,
Nyalo buka nyalo
whole country, all from fives.
with nails.
Bangangnyanyi.
Hey,
Yo, guys. But yeah,
we are here
it's a
now.
sad thing, but it's literally the perfect example of shortcuts don't
Never
work in life.
You need to do it.
In this case, they did not.
Yeah.
That's why we are here.
Shortcuts do not work in life. You have to work hard. Have you ever cheated? Shadow.
It's cool. It's
Yeah.
cool. Bro, I copied my Form 3 exams.
All of them?
No, not all of them. Geography.
Mm.
I mean, I had this book. Yo.
You had a what?
I had this book, yeah, for economics. Yeah, well, so it used to be Martin. It was in point form.
Mm.
So it's in a Palama essay. We used to write them in point form. So the notes were in point form. So I used to take those notes. Step.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Start to this.
But everything, like point form from my book, it was what's this thing? What kit? Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Kumpula le.
yeah. So I had
X-Kit.
X-Kit. I had one for business studies, economics, and maths.
Mm.
So ngibhalela lapha strip sami hambe nazo nasibhala maybe ama test hayi bakela ngephansi uvule the way we were so free kuthi na uvula leli phepha yabo ulivula ngathi ubuka ngala kanti sofunza lesiqephu sakho so okay uvala lapha nje invigilator lapha ngisho data yokuchecka cause angihlobo step bancane kuba very small but information now
It was there.
it was there. It was there.
Yeah. I come never ngesaba shomkazi.
Athi nani mina I like okay ngaqala ngibengisaba ekuqaleni yabo people used to use like textbooks because sinebesinalo ukuthi la sinebehlala la on the walls yabo ngala nema shelf yabo so vele uvula incwadi kanje funza uyivale bhala yabo so you used to see people doing this thing like how and then mina ngihlelela labantu labo bato phasa nama I also want to
You just went in.
we just went in.
Yep.
So
And you handled.
I've handled, bro. That's the honest truth. I've handled.
Never ngesaba shomkazi. Yo.
Akusemvasilana khona ayi.
Lapho you did get disqualified for like how many years? 5.
Imagine. So buye ekhaya lapho so uyabachazela ukuthi
Eish, bangibambe.
even my final nje ayinani. You couldn't.
Hey.
But nawusithola lithuba angisho ukuthini kunjani.
No, guys, there's no shortcuts in life. Just study. Just study.
Study,
Study, uphathe nale
Not all of us are gonna be successful in that way.
Uphathe lo plan B. But you say whether you need to study and work hard.
Because they used to even go with us to the bathrooms. I never understood that concept. Because you take me to the bathroom, but you don't go inside the cubicle. So what if my answers are there?
Bebabhala la. Yabo angisibagcoka kuthiwa in matunic ilo. Bese nje bavela abanyuse le skirt. They've got everything here written down. Hey.
Labanye bebafaka yabona ibhodlela lemandi. La ngemuva. They even banned bottles of water in the exam room. Especially Sasi Valpre. Or bafake lama answers kule rapping thing.
Bese sebayivula. Yo.
No, abayivuli. Angithi unathla abantu uyakhona ukubuka la cards slowly. I'm like, yo, guys are brave.
Yo, excited. People are smart.
And then they banned Apple Watches. Because the thing is, it's not buka skati kan manuthala.
Hey.
Yeah. So
But niyabona ukuthi bantu bahlaniphile lokho nje sisebenzisa
In the wrong places. In the wrong places.
kabang for using all of that to make money and actually
Imagine
successful.
having smart glasses.
I think I saw a movie.
Yeah, having smart glasses. All
I
you
saw
do
a
is
movie.
just
Yeah, I think I saw a movie. These guys would be able to even, swipe all
Swipe.
the information on his glasses.
Black Mirror. I'm sure it's Black Mirror.
yeah, it
Batman.
sounds like a Black Mirror thing.
Black Mirror.
Or Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Have you watched that series? That series
Black
is
Mirror.
sick. I love it, but
Remind me what happens.
did you watch the latest season?
Signal Edge.
It came out. Was it this year or last year?
But I think I've watched almost all of them. Black Mirror is more those things that are going to happen are happening now
already,
but at a slower pace.
But the first episode traumatized me.
Actually, what happens in the first episode?
Where the prime minister was ordered to sleep. Oh my god!
Their Twitter.
Woo!
And then Netinyos.
No. It traumatized me the first one, but it didn't traumatize me that much. But like it traumatized me enough to watch it. The whole thing. There was another series at Netflix.
Netflix is. I think Netflix is trying to open up our minds because the type of shows they have and the documentaries, they're really eye-opening, and some of them answer a lot of curious questions a mind can have. Yeah, we'll put there something and then maybe with a clip, which is the whole thing like, wow, this is what's really happening out there.
I'm gonna have especially I like their shows. Especially if it's a serious talk.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yes.
You see, when you have me there, like 100%.
True.
Because sometimes documentaries are boring. I'm not gonna lie, like they are boring. But if it's a series, I know that there'll be some action there and there.
Do you think they're working on a series surviving PDD?
They can't.
Why can't they?
There's not enough evidence.
It's coming out every day. Was 2+1.
Yes, and we're sitting at 3.
We're sitting at 3.
Kuning.
Sitting at 3.
So is it building up to another surviving?
I haven't even watched Surviving R. Kelly.
I did.
How? This is called Surviving R. Kelly.
Yeah.
What?
I haven't watched it.
I didn't know.
Like,
So what happens?
Basically, it's
like a documentary where the girls are just telling their story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they try to recreate
his ex-wife as well.
So he also...
No, he's not in it. It's like must sit down interview type of documentary.
Then they try to recreate it. What?
And then old clips about him peeing on girls. He had like a house where these girls used to stay. Like there's this girl, or her name. Like she was 16 and she was staying with Alker. And she would go everywhere with Alker.
She would what?
She would go everywhere. Like she was like
No.
Like at home they knew she's dating R. Kelly.
She was 16.
So how were the parents? Why did the parents allow that?
I don't know. Maybe Guap was coming home.
It's R. Kelly, and it was like early 2000. The motherfucker was huge.
And the thing is, what I don't understand, about the R. Kelly story, I don't know if you're big as R. Kelly. Really, you'll have young girls, idolizing you, always wanting to be with you, but
throwing themselves at
exactly, so it was all up to him to like say, hey, no, I can't do this.
Remember, the devil comes in all forms of shapes.
But now he didn't know what would say would come to 2020 something,
and this would be the case.
This would be the case, and things have changed because times have changed. Back then, like say, being a pimp was a thing. Now you can't be a pimp. You check.
While we're still on Netflix, have you watched the Squid Game, the challenge?
No, I've seen clips. I didn't even watch the series.
Really?
No. I felt like it was hyped, so
It was hyped, but it was very nice.
It was good. I think I watched like 3 episodes. I was like, this thing is crazy.
It's actually
I
sick.
can watch it now.
Crazy.
Logo, the hype has died down and I can watch it in peace.
Yeah, please watch it. But I'm not gonna watch the games.
I saw a clip.
Did what?
Squid Game challenge. What?
Like in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a show on Netflix right now.
For real.
Mm.
Yeah, but I don't think they kill people.
They don't keep it.
No, they don't.
They
kill.
can't kill.
They can't kill. Imagine.
They eliminate for sure. Because I saw a clip. This guy, but see, it means you've accepted the challenge. And if you fail, you're going to be eliminated. So you need to convince one of the players here to come and answer the phone.
I actually I wanna watch like maybe one episode so that we can have a solid
review.
I went to watch Hunger Games.
You watched it? How was it? Compared to, was it even
I
Fast
just
and-
prefer the other ones.
No. That's what happens with franchises.
Okay. What was confusing with this one? Angisiko sure ukuthi iqala. Okay, well, it was clear in the middle that it's starting after the rebellion. So it's like years after the rebellion. So now it's a whole different system of still divided in district, but now it's modernized in a way that it's still the same concept but different. But the end for me was horrible to the point where I'm still not sure if what happened.
Hayi, sidoyimela thina maybe ndoyibukela kubo February, January. Ngicela abangani bami baphangisele.
A 1, 2, 3 movies.
Cinema.
A 1, 2, 3 movies. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, it was. It didn't have that thing. They shouldn't have released it. To make a long story short.
Yo, these days I'm not watching anything yet. Ngizamile kuqhubeka BMF season 2, but I don't know. I think I need something new, something a bit fresh.
Any suggestion?
Oh yes. House of Usher.
Oh,
I've
definitely.
been seeing clips of that.
Maybe
series.
let's watch it this week so that you can come with a proper review for next week.
So very Netflix wathatha imvodabo. Angithandi nje nawe afika nje ukuthi.
But it's in man.
Awu, imali dabo kuphela.
La kuwe, awunqesi man.
Angithina site labo shared what password nebantu, so we need to.
No, angithi thina mina ngibambe iShowmax. Ngibambe yini mina? Ngibhadala iShowmax nani? I think ne-Prime, but i-Prime angibhadala ngoba kude loyibukelako. Kwana nama ngiyibukela ngizayistop pay. Oh, ngibhadala iShowmax ne-Apple TV. Then the rest, lona loyo nje ubambile.
Ubambe
But
kwazakhe.
as calculator so lasifiki kule mali ebhadala lesibhadala DStv.
That's too much.
Yabo.
DSTV was robbing everyone.
But my prices ayanyuka next year for DStv.
Who's paying for it?
It's good luck. Good luck to them.
Who's paying for it?
Good luck
Clearly
to
there
them.
are some people that still pay for it.
They need education.
Because the way I see it, I don't even think hotels use DStv anymore. Okay, some of them do.
And they banema smart
My
TV,
TVs, yeah. You just put
Netflix,
because it's cheaper.
YouTube.
It's actually less expensive. You just pay for your Netflix for the whole guest house or hotel that you are in.
True.
and people watch.
And nalokuthi nyalobantu want to watch YouTube. Yabo, I just want to go in and watch few. Nalokuthi you can also watch news on YouTube. Yabo, so you don't really have to have your 400 channels. So yeah,
Just to watch news.
Because
even kids don't watch Cartoon Network and all of it. No, they watch YouTube now. But I miss the old Cartoon Network, guys. I was thinking.
Mojo Jojo.
That's cool.
It's amazing how times have changed. Kabanga, when was it? I think it was yesterday. We were supposed to shoot engine the episode 80. So then songe like uveta top 10 list hip hop 2023. And there was someone I didn't know there. And I started playing the song. Men they started singing along. I'm like, hey boy, yeah, he's actually good. I'm like, hey. Felix, I think most things happen during high school and primary. Once you're out of that space,
there's certain things you don't get exposed to.
Yeah, certain things you don't get exposed to.
Yeah, my bills.
Nah. Literally,
color end of the month. Because when you think about it, we was complaining last week, could see my movie about advertising. But the thing is, we don't watch TV.
Yeah, we don't watch TV.
We don't watch TV anymore that much.
Nyalo nje besibanje ngishaka for good 12 weeks. Nakhona on a Sunday.
I still haven't watched Shaka.
You should. You should. But nangabe uyamtsinga bosheshe ngitsinza ngakwendela iplan. Now I'm singing ngakwendela iplan.
Bonile wena wahlala nemaplan.
Abukhona.
Ayikhululeke.
Iplan iyavuka iplan.
Lenza malume nemshana.
Mfethu mshana. Yamfuna shaka. Yamshana. Ngokwentela mina mshana wakhuleka.
Baba surviving banibanyana.
Hey, surviving malume.
Hey. Malume ukurewrite exam yonke.
Aish.
Malume uneplan malume.
Malume hleza
neplan. Star
malume. Malume hleza neplan.
Yeah. So that's all's been happening this week.
Yeah, nothing much. Chats.
What's so interesting this week? Lokubukele ka YouTube ngoba ngiyathi ukubukela YouTube. Besides our podcast, but like something else.
I was watching. The only thing that got me hooked this week on YouTube was the episode on McGee's podcast. The episode Eugene Koza.
Oh yeah.
He actually that guy. I'm Eugene gone about a lot of things.
Eugene Koza's educated, bro.
Eugene gone about a lot of things and things me and you spoke about. Yeah, well, he actually opened up my mind about. It's like I feel like as people we are focused on the wrong things. We worry about things that we shouldn't be worried about. But we focus most of our time. I can make an example. Let's say I might focus my time more on football than life in general. How I'm going to live my life or what's happening around me. He was actually he was speaking about Jabo Shiba shit. Nabo ban Skomota. See, those people now are influencers or the biggest what. When they haven't actually done anything, and there are people out there who are actually putting in the work like that, but they will not be recognized because they're being overshadowed by mediocre. You see?
Yeah.
So that thing actually sparked my mind. Nalo would see. He also talked about SA politics. About next year it's time to vote, and you're not registering now. But what if on the day something changes your mind? no, I really need to go vote, but now I'm gonna register. So now power will go back to the same hands. So you actually didn't do anything. So not voting is the same as giving up power. I was like, yo, because for instance, I'm voting. No. I was like, what am I voting for? I don't know anything. Yabo. So it
But also, I think it was wise of you to do that also. And let me tell you why. Because I had the same issue, but meaning I go register. So, but when it came to voting, I was like, okay, voted abani, voted nani, in the community for them to deserve my vote.
Yeah.
And there was no one. So I was not gonna go in and go place a vote on someone
Longamat. Just to vote for the sake of
just
voting.
to vote for the sake of putting voting. Because there's also wisdom in that, you know.
Yeah. Because there's another thing is, as young people, we don't really focus much on politics. Yeah, well, we feel like politics is a bad thing to actually focus yourself on it. Yeah, what's going on around you? Yeah, because these things are actually what influences the economy, job creation, Sinners, hey, but see, once it comes to things that are serious, because even people were actually commenting like, hey, this episode is boring because it was serious and it was actually touching on people. And once you start talking about the truth, because they just want
instant gratification.
Yeah. Hey, but in the long run, you have to. At some point, we really need to come back and say, hey, not necessarily looking at national politics,
but
even community-wise, how we live. For instance, bomakhelwane bamangibadi.
Yeah.
So that's the society we live in now.
Your parents were able to leave you with Makelwane.
Yeah, we're able to live with makhelwane bogogo bebamati ukuthi ngibani uhlala lapha nisabe lapha etulu lapha yabo. So they had that communication. Now hey, umfu sibhekela kwezakhe yabo, we are stuck here. So it really yangivula ingqondo to some things I had. Nami was like, look, it's not things he said, but as I started thinking about them, it took me down another rabbit hole. So yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah. So about business.
Okay, I bumped into another podcast, Tangoma and stuff. Not that I was entertained. Like, I found it very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was quite interesting. With Squatty Gutsi, how do they operate? Really?
Yeah. They're really.
So one thing for sure, girls need to be very careful. Girls need to be very careful.
Because they go in there
not knowing.
And
it's not like a physical snake, but it's like a spirit. Why is your life just a mess? And that's why I think the Bible then talks about surrounding yourself with people that are more of same values and
like-minded people.
Like-minded. Because when you think about it, if you find yourself in a relationship and you guys obviously you sleep together and everything and break up, but when I didn't have depression, you're a happy chap, but the moment you break up with that person, there's a part of them that goes with you and there's a part of you that goes with them. right? So all of a sudden, so many days where you're just depressed and you're not understanding, which is not you. So those are the kind of things that my mind went to. But you have to be very careful with who you interact with.
True.
That only does not go with relationships, but friendships as well. Friendships, families, situations, and also business.
Because I've
Because
heard Ogutsi speaking about that sexual intercourse. Ogutsi, sometimes they take away your luck.
Yes.
Sure.
That's part of it, I guess.
That's deep.
It's very deep.
And
but it's true.
And come on, that's another realm where we don't even know about.
Thank you. And that's the other thing. They were saying you start doing these things, you're just entering a different it's a different level in your life that you're entering, in a level that you cannot understand. Spiritual level.
I think we operate in autopilot to some point. We don't really know what's happening around us. In terms of spiritually, kuthi nje ngabekisa ukuthi sonke angimadi ukuthi uba busy ngani yabo or nangimenzi, you see. So ngiyacabanga ukuthi we need to take it a few steps back yabo in life, take it slow. The first pace lesihamba ngayo it's not getting us anywhere actually yabo. It's just kusibhekela kwezakho. But
my conspiracy with that is that's why our lives are so fast. It's just the devil's way of distracting you, saying so that you don't look into the things that really matter. That's why also there comes a time where you get just so tired. But you never get the time to sit with yourself and analyze. Okay, at this point of my life, this is where I am right now. This is what's happening. I'm acknowledging this and that. We are just constantly on the move. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do that. We don't have time to sit down with ourselves. So then you find yourselves in different relationships and different situations. You know, you find yourself groove. You're grooving for days and you're like, what's going on? Like, thought I left this in my 20s.
But now you're doing it.
Now you're doing it again. But do you create that time? Like, I'll make an example. And I hadn't done that in a long time. When I came back, I came to work. I went to Westpac. Like, there's so many things that I did that by the time 1 o'clock hit, I was already in my house, resting, showered, watching TV, reading a book, having that time for myself. Other than me waking up at 10 on Saturday, having to do all of those things. And then 4 o'clock, like, it wouldn't have worked. So you need to then create that timetable for yourself. If it means every day between 4 and 5, you wake up and have a devotion of some sort where you're just sitting. This is what I need to do for today. These are my goals and this is what I want to achieve. And table that down. And then use that as your guide for the day.
Yeah.
Okay, at 5:30, I'm gymming. It's 6:30. Ngiyageza. I'm getting ready for work. I go to work. At work,
Yeah.
just divide your time, because our time is not divided. Half of the time we're on Instagram.
Eish.
Yeah, bo.
Wavala ucingo lomunye.
You know, half of the time you're on Instagram, you're distracted. Half of the
True.
time you're on TikTok, you're distracted.
Yeah.
And all of that time, you could be using it for something to better yourself. Angabu
Productive.
break, M17. Home social media, but you just read a chapter of a book, something that will help you get value of something, or listen to a podcast, or a sermon, or something that will add value to your life than watching TikToks. So I think that's my conspiracy. Would see it was designed for it to be that way, that we are constantly distracted, that we don't
Occupied.
even see the other things that we are supposed to be seeing.
True. Because yabo nje lo kusho lokho, ngathini, I acknowledge or I second that conspiracy, because now we're being fed lokuthi life is fast. Everything is quick, 30 seconds, what. But that thing iqala nyalo, and it was not there vele. So we need to really go back to the drawing board as humans. Yabo. The TikTok, yes, it's fun, it's entertaining, the grooving and all of that, it's fine. Yabo. Asisho ukuthi ningasa groove. Ngabe nithanda groovana, but ube naso isikhathi ukuthi even if awukayi groove or awukamvuli TikTok or awukasipost isithombe, ungakudepress. Because that's where then it then loses, you lose yourself. Because now you're not able to post something,
or people don't like,
or people didn't like your picture or your video, and now you vangathi ish mvela impilo mine kunjanjanyana. For instance, I'll make an example. Last week we didn't drop episode 80 yabo, because we had technical difficulties. I edited the video yabo, and then I communicated with the guest. I have this video. I've tried to fix the audio, but I am not happy with it. What do you say? Yabo. And then he was like, hey, Nami, I am not happy. And I was like, okay, let's reshoot. Yabo, let's not drop it. I had it. I could have just dropped it, and not just to chase views and consistency. But it then became a decision. Song actually said to me, hey, forget about it. But me, I had hope, which maybe I'll do magic. But magic didn't happen. And then Monday, didn't post. You see. And it did not then make me feel like, hey, the world is against me. What? For instance, last week, people who don't know.
yeah, last week.
Yeah, well, we might have, some people, we could have lost hope and be like, you know what? Let's just forget about this. This is a sign which we shouldn't continue. But hey, Mama is stubborn. It's my colored. Yeah, we'll keep on keeping on. Yeah, well, I feel like I also feel like we're being distracted. It then goes back to everything that's happening. There's something that's serious that's happening, and we just distract them just to keep us. They do not want to see us balanced. They always want to see us unbalanced. And it's all up to you as a person to bring back Leo balance Leo. An influencer to tell you. Because if you depend on influencers, that's where you've just lost it.
Yeah, it's an internal decision. So at least doesn't get them goals in 2024.
Yeah.
Like spend time with yourself, center yourself. Center yourself, and it'll help because you are able to say, even if, like, I use Sundays for that. My Sundays in the evening, For that, sit down with my journal and my Bible, whatever I need. And then
Because that
just...
timbolena, it actually also impacts timpilo tethu.
Yeah, your well-being.
Because I might feel like I'm not supposed to be at this stage right now. Yabo. I need to be making, for example, 500K a month because I feel like I need to be there. That's the thing. I didn't get depressed because I am not where some of my peers are. Yabo. So all of those things, they were designed. Maybe, but life begins at 40. Yabo. We all live to that. Life begins at 40. Throughout their youth, impali yakhe akayihlanganisi kahle until it's late. Ufika lapha ku-40, sowudziniwe, you can't do anything and it's late because you were told that maybe life begins at 40.
Yeah.
Because finally my relationship but ngizongene lapho.
Asingayingeni leyo.
Hey.
Asingagqungeli kuleyo shame.
Yeah, because I need the beetroot.
Pass it.
Sindlule leyo.
Hey.
But very say in relationship you need someone who understands you and someone you can understand as well. No one is perfect.
Oh yes, please.
Yeah, well.
And you don't go into a relationship with TikTok and Instagram
mentality.
You know, like the couple goals. No, be your own couple goals, man. Do your own things.
And
you know,
don't come with your previous relationship into a new one.
That's my pet peeve in a relationship, actually.
That right there.
Yeah, don't.
It's power.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because it affects everything. I'm telling you. Because if thinking that all of that weight, what is banbanyana, when you come here, all of those traumas.
Because now you're coming with half you want to experience this, but half you are expectant of this person to act like those other people.
Because you need to understand this person. It's okay. So this is how they act. Sometimes it's some of the actions can't be changeable. They are just sometimes maybe nje nangabe asingibekeze nje ngemadvoda athanza ubukela ibhola. Ngeke bese sona so kwata ukuthi ubukela ibhola because indvo vele lomkhanse ayenda for more than 15 years. So when you want him to change that in a week,
hlala naye ubukela ibhola.
Get mbude yabo. How nawa shay free kick uthi yini le penalty yabo. Onabasha ikhona ukuthi uthi offside yini yabo. Utawufundzisa and you get to learn and you also enjoy yabo. Hayi ukuthi wena so vele wamdlalela i5 uthi wena nale bhola yakho ndakushiya. How?
Hambe uyohlala
eKameruni so depressed wena abakunaki abakusazi.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Yabo.
Life is short, guys.
Hey, life is short, but it can be long as well.
Life is short.
It's in the TikTok. Life is short. He says two things. They're the opposite, but he makes them in one sentence. So it's up to you what you take. It's about life is short and something about longevity. Yeah. So yeah.
That's the story today.
Yeah, today nje slapho. Stale sathi
deep.
And then we went deep dive.
Yeah, but that's part of it. You know, these conversations need to be had.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Asimne sasilesabi sham stalintshela. Sibude stakutshela thina.
Lesabi iqiniso.
Life is about that. Huh?
We live by the truth. Truth.
Authentically.
Sometimes it's tough But hey, you need to hear it and you need to live by the truth. Not by the beetroot, but by the truth.
Mr. Kosolo, awusitshele namuhla i-word of the day yakho namhluthule kakhulu.
Eish,
Today's word of the day.
shall
I'm in
I-
gas space, sir.
Eh?
In gas space. I'm trying deep. In gas space.
I'm just calling about Drake.
Njengoba kude bo-Drake.
I'm just commenting for that. Let's see value. Hey, I want the word of the day. I send on Bugera.
My word of the day. You can play with anything in this world. Just don't play with me. I'm not him.
Bakhardile.
You can
Just-
what? You can play with anything in the world, but
Just don't play with me.
I'm not him.
Not him.
Always.
Bamhardile. You got hurt.
Not even. Just a remind. And another thing, if you see me in public, bro, and you want to talk business, I have 3 keys that I need to get to at home. Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me.
Word of the day. Love is like a BBL. You need
Oh
to
my
feel
God.
it if it's real. Yadala.
Ooh.
Yadala. Let me be serious. I heard that on TikTok. Love
my
is like a BBL. You need to feel it if it's real.
Inga.
Word of the day. Yo, guys.
It's for the word of the day, Chalagate.
Yeah.
So that's a funny word of the day.
Bonyelo ngimati.
He's always like you overthink everything, bro. Like
Yeah, because you need to. Okay.
So itholile sesive namuhla.
asafuna logate at this point.
It's not about how hard you row your boat, but instead what stream you're on.
That's deep.
Deep.
So deep.
Deep.
Yo, that was so deep. That is so
When
deep.
you're trying to deep.
I think unemafayela.
Yeah,
I think
got
unemafayela.
I just
Me-
stack it up, stack
Stacking
it
them
up.
up. He knows
Got
exactly
files.
where to go. Yo.
Got files. So basically, but it's true though, Yabo. It goes back to maybe some of the things we're talking about previously. Kokuthi uma ungasebenza kakhulu kangakanani at a certain place, but nangabe you do not have maybe room for growth, why are you there?
Oh, if it's the wrong place
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah, just change. Nangabe uphe uhamba
Ushayisa amabonza.
shayise mabonza. Shifta bro.
Reversa.
Shifta bro. Yabona mos.
Saqalela
Yabona
phansi.
mos ukuse uthi uphe kushayisa amabondo, shayisa amabondo. Yabo.
Like you're not growing.
You're not growing.
Not meaning.
Okay.
You see. So you need a bigger stream of income. Maybe.
Kungcono.
Kungcono. But
It is
kungcono.
better.
Na umkhumbi. Kungcono.
Emanzi akhona.
Amanzi
kungcono.
akhona.
My boyfriend, ukhona.
Kungcono nemfula. Nemfula ukhona. Kungcono. I'm telling you.
Word of the day.
My word of the day is nami ngathi saqala ibuka ngiyadlala.
Deep.
My word of the day is I'm trying to put it in the right. It's something that my mom said to me a while back, and I just remembered it yesterday. It was, if God designed you to be where you are right now, utageged. If you were not meant to be where you are right now, utaksus. So what that basically means that don't find yourself complaining or so jaja. But hey, there's a reason why you're still where you are, and there's and God always does more and over and above. So if you feel like you are stuck in a place, no, you're not stuck. Maybe there's a lesson you are still yet to learn from being there.
True.
So I don't know why I had to remember that. Like it just came. I was like, oh, my mom is wise.
True.
Kungcono.
Do you have something for us, sir?
It is better.
I don't have something for us, sir.
It is better.
Sisihamba nayilenye
Oh,
sisiyavalelisa ke nyanga. A faster engine can get you places more quickly if you know how to use it correctly. But simply having more horsepower won't guarantee that you will arrive at the destination safely. Kungcono. Fasten your seatbelt. Let's roll.
Ngiyaphalela ngathi because sebaconza. Angisayiva.
asayiva.
Nasabe sindicela ukuba ngifundise soon. Ngiyeva le calling
Mina ngidabanga interpreter yona but don't worry.
It's better.
It is kungcono.
It's better.
Kungcono.
Ngoma sesihamba nje.
Even though we are leaving,
It's better.
kungcono.
We'll be back next week.
Sizabe sikhona next week.
It's better.
Kungcono.
We're trying to be consistent.
Sizama release every week.
It's better.
Kungcono.
Nenuru siyayibonga.
Awu nenuru ekhathi.
It's better.
Kungcono.
Neramblers siyayibonga.
Even Rumblers.
It's better.
Kungcono.
Na Shadow ngale emuva siyambonga.
Na babe Shadow.
It's better.
Kungcono.
Nani siyanibonga.
Netihlwele.
It's better.
Kungcono.
Kungcono.
It's better.
Nice. Hale kahle. Iphelile. Hayi it's chai.
Yeah. This is Vanelisa. Yeah, I know it's world class. Please leave us.
It's better.
Lokuthi sikhonile interpreter kungcono.
It's safe. Go safe. I'm tired of this.